Hey everybody, Chris here. You join Offroad, North Carolina. Putting the final touches on this super cool and unique Pleasureway. It's a Pleasureway Prestige. I don't know the model number. I looked earlier and there's no other identifying badges on it. I'm sure those of you that know more than I can identify it. But it's cool. I like that it's a long wheelbase with a short overhang in the back. It's a pretty cool package. No slides, just a really nice, compact, usable camper. So it's a 2014, the chassis is a 2014. It might be considered a 2015 RV, but as far as we're concerned, it's a 2014. It's a V10, it's got the 5R110 behind that. So we, of course, added the NV271 T-case behind that 5R110 transmission. I know we're going to get a lot of questions about this grill. We didn't put the grill on, the customer had it put on. In previous social media posts, people have asked about it. He sent me an eBay link, so I believe if you're looking for one, eBay is the place to get them. It actually looks good. When it first came in, I didn't think it looked good, but now that it's four-wheel drive and it's got our bumper on it, I think it looks really cool. So, 6-inch kit on 33s. The usual goodies. We got the Nitto Recon Grappler with our FB002 front bumper. Loaded up with rigid lights, Warn winch, the Factory 55 thimble, Agency 6 fair lead, front receiver. You can see the front OBA port and the front Anderson plug. For an axle, we've got a Stage 3, 456 gears, Detroit True Track, Dynatrack knuckles, hubs, spindles, and the big 14.5-inch diameter rotors. It's got the U-joint diff cover, Fox 2.0s, track bar hidden back there. All the stuff that comes with our Stage 3 axle. Got an S-Pod under the hood, controlling the lights, the onboard air, and the reverse override. Forgot to mention wheels. They are American Racing Bajas in black. Custom spec Alcan springs. Let's see, inside. We've got a two-piece shifter. There's our two-piece shifter, so if you have swivel seats, you'll need that. There's the S-Pod switches for all the lights, the OBA, and the reverse override. He's still got one circuit open. This thing does have some Schliemann seats in it. OBA is on a custom mount in the rear. Space is very tight under the back of this thing, or under the whole thing, honestly. There's very little room to put our OBA tank and compressor. Out back, we've got our 17-inch Dodge wheels, machined for the E-Series hub bore, overload airbags, single Fox 2.0, and the custom spec Alcan U-joint off-road rear leaf springs. So I know recently I said we were going to be done building custom bumpers, but here's a custom bumper. Turned out, sorry, literally a little Honda just drove by. So yeah, custom bumper. We had to package quite a few things on this guy. I believe it's an Owl Vans ski locker. We mounted there, made a little ladder so you can get to it, as Neil's been calling it, a widowetta. So you can get up into that ski box. And we got our spare tire mounted in the center, and then he wanted a little more storage, so we mounted a Pelican on the driver's side. The tail lights on this thing stock were kind of meh. They looked like that. There's like, I don't even know what you call those, like an oval tail light. I thought they looked really goofy down here and generic, so we made these plates. We had to make plates to cover up the holes that we cut through the fiberglass to mount the bumper anyway. So I said, let's just extend that plate out and put a cooler, more beefy looking tail light on it. So simple LED tail lights there. And we took the opportunity to bury the airbag shraders and the rear OBA mount. His trailer plug was broken too, so we replaced it. So yeah, turned out pretty cool. We had to put the ladder on it because this box is so tall, and the way to not have to relocate the license plate and do even more fab, we decided to just put the bumper above it, and I think it looks really neat. Really aggressive look. I forgot to mention the rear tire size, which is a 255/80/17 Nitto Recon Grappler. We put our direct mount sway bar links on there too, in the back. Up front, I also forgot to mention it's got a Hellwig front sway bar. So Yeah, super unique, super cool rig. Glad he brought it to us all the way from Washington State. If I didn't mention it earlier, we're super appreciative that people will drive their rigs across country for us to do our thing here in North Carolina. So, thanks for watching as always. If you don't follow us on Instagram or Facebook, please do. Be sure to check out the You Join Off-Road Colorado page. They've got a YouTube channel, Instagram page, and now we've got their own page on the website with info specific to what they're doing there in Colorado. So, thanks again. Have a good weekend. Got any questions, leave me in the comments or shoot me an email, chris@youjoinoffroad.com.